All right, we're still talking about cordage, and what I got here in front of me is a jig. All it is here's my wall, okay, and I put a screw in it. Okay, there you go. Now, this could be a tree branch, this could be a nail on the fence, this could be somebody's finger, this could be whatever, okay? Preferably if you're out in the field, you're gonna have a branch that's gonna come off like a Y branch. You'll just bust it off right down to here somewhere, and then you can do what I'm gonna show you, okay? But like I said, we're talking about cordage, and all this jig is for is to make it a little bit faster, a little bit more effective. So we got the reverse wrap cordage, and I've shown this a couple times. What you want to do, you want to start off, have one long end and one short end. Okay, so what we'll do is there's your short end, and there's our long end. Okay, we want to make a loop like a number 4, okay, like so, to where we now have one vertical and we have one horizontal. Okay, now what I want to do is you want to have your horizontal behind your vertical, like so, and you want to pinch it just like this. Okay, finger and index finger and thumb. Then what you want to do is take your other hand and you just quickly twist it away. Grab with your middle finger and your index finger, rotate it back towards you. You want to do this several times before you use your jig, just to get it started. Okay. Twist it away, grab, rotate. Twist it away, grab, rotate. Do one more time, twist away, grab, rotate. Okay, and now you can see here, basically have a piece of string. I'll let go, it's not unraveling. Okay, now this is what I want to do. Okay, I want to take my jig over here, and all it is again is a screw, but this could be a nail, this could be a piece of, you know, a branch you broke off of a tree, and it's still, you know, the base of the tree comes up, the branch sticks off, you bust it to where you can fit your loop over top of it. So all you want to do is fit your loop over top of it, like such. And as you can see, you have a long end and a short end. Okay, let me zoom in here real quick. All right, now you got this set up. All you want to do is you want to take one hand and the other hand and hold each leg, each pigtail. You want to twist them to the right till they're tight, okay, just like so, and then you want to just wrap it to the left. Okay, twist to the right, wrap the right over the left, twist to the right till they're tight, right over left, twist till they're tight, right over left, tight, right over left. Okay, and as you can see, it still resembles what we're doing with our hands. This again is just a faster way to do reverse wrap cordage. Twist away or to the right, and then go right over left. Twist, right over left. Twist, right over the left. Okay, and again, if you let go of it, it's not unraveling. Okay, so you're doing it the right way. You want to just twist both of them to where they're nice and tight, and then do right over left. Twist, right over left. Okay, now the same issue comes into play here where you have a long end and a short end. See, there's a long end and short end. Okay, and what we'll do is I'll demonstrate a splice on your jig setup. Okay, that's going to just hang out right there. Let me grab my splice over here. Okay, I got it. Now, what I want to do is, since I have a short end and a long end, all I want to do is do the opposite. I want the short end over here, long end over here. So as you can see, what I'll do is just stick it up inside, okay, like so. And then what I'll do is I'll just grab both these ends, I'll twist away till they're tight, and then right over left. Twist away till they're tight, right over left. Twist away till they're tight, right over left. Keep twisting, right over left. And you just keep doing this until you work your way through your splice. You can notice the splice end is always thicker. It's usually double the size. And if you got 2 or 3 people doing this, you can come up with 50 to 100 foot of cord in no time. And then you can just put a knot in the end. See that splice? And we're almost done here. Twist to the right. You're twisting over, both hands twisting to the right. Take the right, put it over the left. And this is reverse wrap cordage with a jig. It's the exact same thing you were doing with your hands. At the very end of my splice now. Now we're just going to work it back the same way we did before with our single strands. And what you could even do from here, if you wanted to, is say your branch broke or you're tired of it, you could just take it off, go right back to how it was, have a horizontal and a vertical, pinch it between your hands, twist it to the right, grab, rotate back. I put a lot of emphasis on this because this is very important. You think, oh yeah, I was going to buy a 550 cord, paracord. Well, what if you don't have any? What if it broke? What if you lost your pack? What if, it fell down into the stream and it got washed away, and all you have is duct tape, or you found some, fibers. This is a very important part of, you're out there, you're lost, you're doing survival, you're doing any type of camping, is to know how to replace gear that you already have. Now, is this a substitute for, a 550 paracord? Hell no. But will this do the job if you have to do something or tie something up or secure something or make a trap? Yes, it will. That's why it's very, very important, if not almost as important as fire making, okay? And we can just go all day. Twist it away, grab with your fingers, rotate back towards you. And what we have here, as you can see, there's our reverse wrap. Here's our thickened splice. These are just the 2 ends of the pigtail sticking out, and that's fine because look, it's not going to unravel itself. I can pull on this all day. And then it goes back to the thin. Your splice is always twice as thick. You can make a snare with this, like I said. You can make 20 feet of this, you can make 10 feet of this, you can make 100 feet of this, okay? But that's reverse wrap cordage using a jig. And there you go. Very important knowledge. Good to go.